What's up, YouTube? Ride along with us as we continue our 2022 expedition through Southern Utah. Coddiwomple Overland is proudly powered by Cummins Off-road, where you can completely outfit your vehicle and still retain their lifetime powertrain warranty. We are also brought to you in part by Overland Vehicle Systems, Trail Rated Coffee, Skinny Guy Campers, and more Expo. Also, if you're looking for some of our merch, make sure and check out shop.overlandapparel.com.
What you doing, Bill?
Yeah, I'm fixing coffee because Kelly's sorry ass won't get out of bed anymore. One job.
One job.
Well, two jobs.
Okay.
One job is to follow the orange Jeep.
That's right.
Now, no longer have an orange Jeep.
Nope, see? That is not orange.
But the outline of Jeep is orange.
Oh, yes. Look at
it. On the tailgate.
I see,
So
I see there.
he can still follow the orange Jeep.
Yeah.
But his other one job.
Yeah, right there.
Get up in the morning and fix coffee.
That's right. Some Trail Rated coffee.
So since he's got a skinny guy.
Yeah.
And he sleeps up in the penthouse.
Yeah.
He no longer gets up and fixes coffee.
Yeah, I wouldn't stand for that if I were you.
We're going to have to find a new job for Kelly.
I think so.
After sleeping in and deciding that Kelly needed a new job, we decided to take a little hike before we left the White Pocket area.
That's pretty neat.
There are all kinds of hidden gems in this area, and there's some that's not even on a map. These petroglyphs we couldn't find anywhere on a map, but we discovered them while we were on our hike. After the hike, we got packed up and got moving again for the day. Today we will be leaving Arizona and making our way to Utah. There are two main ways in and out of White Pocket. We came in the southern route and we chose to leave on the northern route. The northern route has deeper sand, but it also has some additional scenic features. This location here is known as the Poverty Flat Ranch, and we couldn't pass up stopping to check it out.
Oh, shit, damn.
It's a nice fixer-upper.
Oh!
After Deb got surprised by the resident bird, she gathered up her courage and went back in.
Very cool.
Little white eggs.
After leaving there, we made our way down toward the Paw Hole teepees. These teepees are unique rock formations that look like teepees. Some people call them haystacks. Looking at all the writing on that rock.
That people have carved it.
For a long time.
No, that's new.
Pretty new stuff.
That's new.
We didn't get out and get real close to the rocks there to check out how old that writing was, but if anybody has any idea, please let us know in the comments. As we made our way past the trailhead for the Paw Hole teepees and the South Coyote Canyon, we would eventually make our way back to House Rock Road, and that's where we would travel north and make our way on into Utah. This is how we refill our water at the Gladiator. We've got a 13-gallon tank from Ironman. We put water in through the top here, run it through the hose. Here I've got our clear line, and this is what we get the water out of, but you can see about right there is where the water level is, and that tells me how high it is up at the tank. I can go to about right here, and that's where it'll be full. So once it gets up to the brass, I know I've got a full tank of water. So a skinny guy knowing it's full is not quite as scientific as the water level.
Here we go.
After everybody refilled with water, it was time to hit the dusty desert again. By this point, we had made it onto the southern end of Cottonwood Canyon Road. This is definitely one of those roads that you pop around a corner and you think you're literally on a different planet. We didn't travel down the canyon for very long before we turned right and made our way up onto Brigham Plains. This would turn out to be the most technical trail that we had done so far.
Oh boy.
The girls? Yeah. Seatbelts on.
Once we made it to the top of the climb, we made our way across the Brigham Plains. This Brigham Plains road connects Cottonwood Road with Coyote Valley Road, and it makes a really nice loop. As good as the climb was up to Brigham Plains, the view from the top was even better. Spot out here. As the old saying, what goes up must come down, we definitely had to do this at the other side of Brigham Plains. We were now going to go down into the Coyote Valley, and this was just as steep as coming up. Once we made our way off the shelf road and down into the canyon, we found ourselves in a totally different type of terrain. We made our way out of the canyon and onto the desert plains that we had been looking at from the vista just earlier. Not long after that, we found our way back onto the blacktop on US 89. We would be continuing east and making our way towards Big Water, Utah.
Pink and just real pretty.
When we made it to Big Water, we turned north and went past the fish hatchery. As the sun was starting to kiss the horizon, it was time to start looking for camp.
That's right. You walk straight down the wash.
Got a little water in it.
Yeah.
We started up Nipple Creek Canyon and the search was on for the perfect campsite. This area was looking more and more promising as the shade was going to help us get out of the day's heat. We found a great campsite tucked in next to the hillside. This area also gave us a perfect view of an amazing sunset. After watching an amazing sunset, we realized we had a problem.
So we get out here to camp tonight, and I start to get me something cold out of the freezer and realize that our fridge freezer had quit working. Not a good thing when you've got all of your meat for the next 6 or 7 days packed in your freezer. So we started troubleshooting it, made sure that the refrigerator was working off of a Blue Eddy, so it works off of 120th, and we checked it over to 12 volt. It ended up working there. We traced it back, and I had a wire that had broken loose on our aux beam panel up underneath there. We just had to fix the panel, or fix the wire back into the aux beam, and everything's good to go.
Yep. And they say, and that is why when you build it yourself, it's a lot easier to fix when this is where you are when things quit working.
If you don't build it yourself, at least know how it works and know how it's put together. That way you can fix it if you are in a situation like this.
Thanks so much for watching Coddiwomple Overland. Be sure to check out the next episode when we visit the beautiful but shrinking Lake Powell. Let us know what you think about our trip so far in the comments below. And until next time, see ya.